Welcome to another episode of The Diary of Dating Over 50 with Tanya R. Lewis. Guys, I got the real live lovebirds here today. And their last name is B-R-Y-D.
No,
right? B-Y-R-D. They are the real lovebirds. They corrected me in the background, y'all. I know how to spell that. I don't know how I messed that up. But anyways, they met a little while ago. They're going to tell us their story. And Lord, I can't wait to hear this because y'all think over 50, this is hard to find commitment. It's hard to be in a relationship. Well, the lovebirds are here to tell us different. Y'all know how I do it. I allow them to introduce themselves. All right. Here we go. Okay.
Hello, Tanya.
Introduce yourself to me, guys, and my viewers.
Yeah. Well, I should let my lady go first, but she's ushering me to go first. So my name is William Byrd. I'm one half of the Lovebirds.
And my name is Darlene Byrd, and I make up the other half of the Lovebirds.
And together...
Hold on. Pull that mic up a little bit because we don't want to miss a word. Okay.
I'm Darlene Byrd. I make
There
up
we
the other
go.
half of the Lovebirds.
Okay.
And together...
We love
People.
people. We love love.
And we love you.
And we love you.
Oh, y'all gonna make me cry. Y'all see how that is?
That's a love thing around here.
Okay. I love that. You know what? They motivate me. Oh my gosh. I can't wait to fall in love in my relationship because y'all motivate me.
Yes.
So my first question is, can you share the story of how you two met and what drew you two together?
That's a good one.
I'm going to
good.
throw that over to you.
And then I'm going to throw it back.
Okay.
Okay, so
We throwing some love, y'all.
So
We
you
throwing
got to
love.
go a little bit further past us just meeting because Darlene and I, of course, as is written in the book, both of us went to the same high school.
Oh, y'all went to the same high school.
Yeah,
Listen, back
Chester,
in
Pennsylvania.
Chester, Pennsylvania, we went to the same high school. Me and Darlene only graduated a year apart. She was the class president of her class. I was the class clown of the class before hers. But we never knew each other in high school. We never knew. We know all the same people.
But y'all never knew
We
each
never
other.
crossed.
We
We
met
actually
here in
lived in
Atlanta.
we met here 10 years ago in Atlanta. We actually lived in the same housing project.
What? And
Yes.
y'all
His grandma was there, so he spent lots of time.
Everything. I was the firstborn of 3 children, and they lived around what we called the Horseshoe in the Benton Home projects, and we lived what they called the graveyard part of the projects. And they probably brushed elbows maybe and running around as kids, because we're talking about maybe 5, 6, 7 years old, and but we never knew each other, even through high school.
Wow. Okay, so
Yeah.
moving forward.
So we met here. Actually, it was a little event. Somebody that we know from the city was having a birthday. So, the people in the area that were from our little city kind of got together for a party. And that's where we met initially.
Was that Tracy? Did Tracy have something to do with
Tracy
that?
may have been there. I'm not sure. It was
Because Tracy brought me, y'all. I love her.
absolutely. We do
Yeah,
too.
we
Oh,
do
you
too, absolutely.
Oh, she's lovable.
Yes.
And so we were at this party. We kind of brushed across each other because we were sitting around a table together. Some of us were dancing together. But
I actually fixed you a plate at that party.
did you?
Did you fix her a plate?
He's a server, so he finds ways to serve or make small talk. I remember him saying, "Your nails are nice." I was like, "Okay, thank you," but I disappeared,
Yes.
and he had to find me. I don't know what made you do the pursuit. After the party, I'm gone.
Yeah.
I'm gone.
You left, so y'all didn't really
I'm out.
We didn't know.
change no numbers or nothing at that point.
No, no.
Y'all just keep
No.
missing each other.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so
But in that encounter, she was so intriguing. So after the party, there was this big pursuit. I tried to find her. And of course, we know all the same people who were at the party. So I was telling her girlfriends, "Hey, is your girlfriend coming to the next event or this and that and the other?" And, just tell her I want to meet her and this and that and the other.
and
So she
nobody hooked y'all up, huh?
Well,
And I'm like,
They
I don't
called
even know
her.
who you're talking about. I'm like, wait a minute. Are you talking about the one that's loud and wild? And when he come in, everybody throwing up shots and
Because remember, I'm the class clown.
right.
Been that way my whole life.
no, thank you. I'm good. I'm good. I'm
She
good.
said no, thank you.
Yes.
No, thank you. I'm good.
Okay.
But she gave me an opportunity. I called. We came. There was another event, and at this event, this particular event, after I'd seen her, I was like, "So you're not going to give me a chance?" Because she had been telling me no. Of course, it was down the way. Billy's trying to find Darlene, this and that, and the other. So she gave me an ultimatum. Well, not so much of an ultimatum. She said, we can do this. I got 1 hour.
You gained 1 hour
In 1 hour. So
at the party or
No.
outside the party.
when
I
he
asked her
kept
for
trying to
on a
hook
date.
up, he wanted a date, and I'm like, he's a bad boy.
Was.
You ain't want nothing to do with a bad boy.
Was.
He went through the school of
All the
hardest knocks. And I was a straight-laced good girl.
Mm-hmm.
I followed the
The
rules.
bad boy always get them though.
Yeah, I had never been in any of the bars. He's been in all of them. They know him by name still today. So we just took two different paths, and I was like, you know what? I just know that it's not going to work.
Mm-hmm.
You've done everything that I've never done to the extreme, and it's just not going to work. I don't have time to waste. We both had gotten out of 20-something year relationships, and I'm like, I'm so happy
Marriages.
to be free.
So both
Marriages.
of y'all was married in long term
Yeah,
relationships.
young and
Young
dumb
and-
and
Okay.
whatever.
Okay.
Long term, both
Okay.
20 plus.
Okay.
And I'm like, I'm so happy to be free. I don't know what to do. My kids are grown.
You was
It's
ready
me
to just
time.
be single, huh?
Listen, I don't have time for foolishness now. I don't
Okay.
have time. So I didn't think it was going to work. I'm hearing about him. I'm hearing these crazy stories.
Yes.
And I'm like, you did what? Like, how?
She still hears stories today.
I'm still hearing stories of that. So I'm like, I just know this isn't going to work. So, but he wouldn't give up. I said, you know what? I have 1 hour. I don't have much more time to spare. My time is so precious to me. It's the most precious thing I have right now. You got 1 hour. And he said,
Bet.
bet.
And I showed
What
up.
you doing that hour?
I showed up I showed up the very next day, knocked on the door after I got off work, knocked on the door, said, I'm here for my hour.
Get
So
in the
we
car.
get in the car, put your seatbelt on. So she got in the car. We went out a day. I think that very first night we went and had an ice cream cone. We had some beautiful conversation during that time. And
You was breaking her down, huh? You
no,
was breaking her down.
actually it wasn't
No,
one of the
I'm
break.
cold as ice.
Yeah, she was cold as ice.
Don't touch
So
me.
most of the
Don't take my
conversation was
picture.
like,
I'm not your girl.
of course, now we're finding out that we know all the same people.
Yeah.
So we're talking about, what that, how did you not, and how did we miss each other? Because I was at
Were
the
you there? I was
at
there.
the game.
Were you?
I was there, so we're starting to, so that's kind of how the first few conversations actually went. But this particular, the very first date, so date is over, I go home and take her home and drop her off. The very next day, I come back at the same time and knock on the door and say, I'm here for my hour.
She didn't say how many hours you can get.
I said, wait, that was yesterday. Well, you already said you didn't have any plans for the day, so I'm here for my hour. And I'm like, okay,
Reluctantly,
You know
she
what?
got back- She got in the car.
and just for me, giving up control, getting in somebody's car, I don't know where I'm going, and just all of that, giving up all that's a lot for me
That
to
was a
give
lot,
up.
huh?
So I'm like, you know what? Okay, all right, you know what? We're gonna make this quick. Okay, so we go on another date, and I don't know if it was a
I think
hamburger
we
or
went to
just-
Crab Legs Tuesday that day.
okay, it's Tuesday. Okay,
Yes.
Crab Legs Tuesday.
I remember. But the gist of the story is I did that for 40 straight days.
Did you?
I knocked on the door every hour, get in the car. We would go to the park, or we would go somewhere and look at the waterfall, or we would go, and we just started having these
And
conversations.
I'm like, okay, you're starting to look a little bit like a stalker now. So listen, okay, listen.
40 days straight?
And something
didn't
to
miss a day.
we counted something like 40 days. After that, well, listen, let me say this, because around the 40th day, around about the 30th day, come to find out. So I was a little late. So as she tells me, she had found herself now
Now I'm like-
looking out
Like,
the
where he
window.
at?
7:15. He ain't pull up. He ain't pull up.
He ain't here yet.
But during the 40 days,
he was working on you, baby.
But girl, but during the 40 days, I got to notice some things during the 40 days.
Outside of that bad boy image.
I'm still cold. I'm not your girl. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, don't touch me, but I need a minute. And I come in like, did he wash those few little dishes I had in the sink? Then I had a dog. I'm like, I know Chester ate. Did he clean up the little dog food? Did he fold them towels that I had sitting there on the sofa? So I'm noticing, like, if I need 10 minutes. I need I'm noticing some things, and I'm noticing that when he's taking me out, like, I can't touch no doors. I think I was getting my hand slapped. You don't touch a door. You don't carry bags. You don't do this. You don't do that. He's putting me in and out of cars. Hold on, baby. I'll be right there. I got you. He got to come around and put me in, put me out. So I'm noticing some things, just some character things during these 40 days.
That's chivalry.
And then I'm saying things like, okay, all right, you kind of nice to have around.
But don't touch me. We're not girlfriend and boyfriend. We're not girlfriend and boyfriend.
Don't touch me. Don't take my picture. Don't put my picture on social media. That kind of thing. But we're enjoying each other's company, and I'm loving. He's very smart. I tell him he's filled with useless information, facts and figures and numbers and how things are made and how things are built, and he's Mr. National Geographic, and so he's bright, and he's disciplined, and his work ethic I see his work ethic even in my things. I remember saying, my nephews tore the backyard up. They left everything all over the place. They just really enjoy my little backyard space, but it's a mess, and they don't put anything away right. So, and I work from home. So I see his van come around one day. I think must have been like a Saturday or something. I see his van come around, but he doesn't knock on the door. Okay, and I'm doing things around the house. I'm like, it's been 40 minutes, been 30 minutes.
He still hadn't knocked on the door.
No. He cleaned up the whole backyard. He laid down some tarps. This is for throwaway. He organized everything. Was hauling away the trash and waved goodbye at me as he was hauling away the trash.
You a smooth ass brother. Okay,
And
smooth.
on top of that, he's talking that talk. Like, don't be talking that talk to me. I know how them Philly boys are, man. Don't be trying to talk that talk. He's kind of very romantic and kind of like poetic. And it's like, your eyes, they're just dancing, and I'm captivated. God. And
I told you it's a fairy tale. It's truly a fairy tale.
But
it's a divine.
I know a guy, the guy that I'm talking to, he
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yes. Okay.
So, I want to back it up just a little bit more.
Okay,
because
back it up a little bit.
At this certain point in time in my life, I was going through transition. I was either going to be bad boy all the way out. Go all the way in as a bad boy. I was going to turn around. I was going to, what I coined as turning right and keeping straight. So it was, we talk about this all the time, about the window of opportunity that God gives you, and the signs that he shows you, and the things that, that are divine. There are some things that are, you can't have it. You can't do it yourself. You have to be in a prayerful life, and you're asking God for these certain things.
You got to be in that zone.
You've got to be in that, and you've got to be able to listen and hear from and do what God is telling you. And I believe wholeheartedly in my heart, from the time we had the speech on the beach, that God was directing my path. He was like, I don't want you to be a bad boy. You still my son, and you'll be the baddest bad boy there ever been. He's like, I'll make you the bad. If that's what you want, I'll make you. God can do it, and that's what God can do. Right. Yeah. I can make you the baddest bad boy you want to be. And I'm already in that zone, and I know what he can do with me because I'm still shining in my bad boy zone.
Okay.
So, but in my heart, I knew that he had something better for me, that I could be better. Right. And that's what.
It take a lot of energy, a lot of time to be a bad boy.
Exactly.
And I'm saying to him, listen, I have raised not just my kids. I've raised a community. I've raised everybody. I've raised adults. I am tired. I've never been the baby. I've always been the responsible, in charge. That's where the class president came from. I've never been the baby. I've never. Life has been hard. Lots of responsibility for a lot of people. I've been the consistent one with the same house for 20 years, the same job for 20 years, even have a house. So I've been the consistent, I said, listen, I'm tired. I don't want to raise nobody else. I don't want to be your Holy Spirit trying to tell you right from wrong and what to do. I don't want to be your mama. Listen, I'm tired of doing all of that. And he was like, no.
That's the job I want.
You get to be the baby.
I'm going to take care of you.
You'll
be the baby. I'll take care of you. I mean, there's a story that goes behind that when I speak about the divine intervention. So I'm kind of fast forwarding.
Let's get to the speech.
Yeah, because there's so much to unpack in this.
Okay,
yes. He mentioned the speech on the beach, and we don't have to get to the speech.
The speech on the beach. Yeah. Hold that right there. Don't let's put a pin in that.
Yes.
Okay, so because one of my social media people, they inboxed me and said, ask this question. They said, what does matching outfits mean to you as a couple? And how did the tradition start?
What? So, and it really starts from her because it really stems from a Kevin Hart comedy show. Remember when Kevin said we need to look good as a unit?
Yeah.
And so embodying wanting to be, one of the things that's so amazing about us dressing together is it gives us a chance to communicate. It gives me to ask her to see what she likes. It gives me an opportunity to see her colors and what colors she likes, what colors look good on her, what colors we look good together. So I'm real heady in that kind of direction. So I'm always coordinated with her. One, it gives off a persona.
So once she get her outfit together, then you go match yours up with.
Most of the time.
Absolutely.
Most of the time.
Like, no, we need to look like we belong together.
And then it goes along with our purpose. When people see us, we have a certain. I mean, I'm going to say this real quick. One, I keep the critics out of my head, and I keep praise. I don't let it go to my head.
Okay.
So we always kind of look good anyhow, because that's just our thing. You know what I'm saying?
I was all over y'all social media. Yeah. Y'all look good together.
So, like I said, it's all about us looking good together. And I think that's what God wanted us to do.
Okay.
And it speaks to the mission. The mission that he shared on the beach.
Yes. Okay. So tell me about the story, the mission on the beach.
So we're dating.
He your man now?
No.
We're not dating. We're not dating.
I'm still not her boyfriend.
Not her boyfriend.
No, I'm still not her boyfriend.
And summer's almost over. And
now,
it's been
after
about
the 40 dates and everything.
Yeah, it's been about 35 days, so far through the summer. And I was like, man, I haven't had any sand in my toes. The summer is over. I can't believe it. I love the water. I haven't been to the beach. I haven't even really been swimming. I was kind of in a transitioning myself. And so Saturday, it's like, and he's a morning person and I'm not. It takes me literally, I have to kind of come out of a tunnel in the morning. It takes me a long time. I'll sit on the bed and I'll move.
That Blue Monday pose.
So he's banging on the door. I'm like, who? Okay. I'm looking. I know this Negro ain't. It's like too early in the morning. It's like, maybe 6 in the morning or so. And he's like, I'm here for my time. Get in the car. Get in the car. I said, you must be, I'm not a morning person. And at this point, he's just kind of control. He's like, listen, I got you. Just get in the car. Whatever you need, I'll get, come on. I got some place I want to show you. I have to show you. So we're driving. It takes me a while. We driving about 30, 40 minutes. Then he stopped and he gets some coffee. All right. Because I'm like kind of asleep in the car. I'm like, so then get the coffee, and it's like another hour, and he's still driving, and I'm looking at him. He looks different.
You peeking like this now.
He's nervous, and he's never nervous. He's Mr. Oh my God, he's Mr. And I could tell he's like chewing on something in his head. I'm like, something's going on. So as I'm waking up from my coffee, I'm like, what? Okay, maybe you need a minute. So all right, I'm like, I didn't have any plans today. He drives to Savannah. Drives literally up on the beach, as close as he could get
So you
on the
can put
beach,
your feet in the sand.
and said, "Put your toes in the sand." This boy.
So you didn't have no clothes?
He said, "Whatever you need." He did tell me. He said, "Grab a bathing suit and some flip flops." He just told me a couple of things. He said, "And then whatever else you need, we'll get it. Just come on. I want to."
I had a bag packed with.
He has some stuff in the
picnic
trunk.
bag.
He always has a bag packed. Like when he takes me on picnics and different things. Oh, I got a blanket.
my
Oh, I got a pillow.
gosh.
He's thinking ahead all the time. So he takes me over to the water. After he says, "Put your toes in the sand," I'm like, "Are you serious?" I had never been to like Savannah or whatever. He takes
like
me to
Savannah.
he takes me to. We were just there. He just
I
stole
lo-
me.
I-
He just stole me to Savannah for 4th of July weekend for a little getaway. He's like, we out of here. Grab
I
a
love
bag."
Savannah. It
So-
gives you that New Orleans vibe
Yeah.
a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. But without all the booze stuff.
He goes to the water, and I'm like, I know this man ain't gonna tell me he loved me. I only been with this man for about a month, a month and a half time. And he goes into this whole thing. He's got tears in his eyes. He said, "I've been asking God to show me who deserves, I don't want to hold back any love. Like, I want to pour every ounce of love I have on my heart, all of it. I want to be faithful. I want to be committed. I want to give it all. This is my last chapter." And God said it was you. And and I'm saying, I talk to the man every day. The man ain't said nothing to me. I don't know what
And
you're
I'm
talking
like,
about.
the love I have for you is as wide as this ocean. And no, listen, I'm pouring out some stuff. And I said, people will know about our love. Our love is going to grow. People are going to know. They're going to
make people
advocate. It's going to
believe in
make
love
people
again.
believe in love again.
gonna be so
and I'm
pure.
spitting all this stuff out. I don't know where. It was definitely, this is one of them divine moments where, but it was in my head the whole time. So, and just long story short, now the Love Byrds is in about 7 different countries. I got this little ritual where I go and just touch the water and spread the love.
So
across.
what you said, it came true. It was there.
So
It was a
first of all, I'm
divine
not
order.
ready. I'm not ready for none of this. I said, "Wow, that was a nice speech."
That was her line.
Then I start teasing him like, "Yeah, he gave me his little Easter speech." I started calling
She
it.
called it my little Easter speech.
I'm not ready. I'm not ready.
Okay.
And I'm like, whoa. But it was so heavy, and he meant it all, and he was almost in tears. He was like, "Darling, you got to know, I'm not playing. Like, I'm serious about this and all this." And I was like, whoa. And he just poured out his heart at the speech on the beach. It's all in our book.
Page 894.
It's all in our
Page
book.
94.
Page 94.
A Lovebird story. How the
This is
class
this is
clown. How the
Lovebirds.
class clown and the class president develop an extraordinary love.
And everybody kept
Wow.
saying, "You guys have to write this story. You
Yeah.
have to." We wrote the book because people made us write the book.
Right.
So during COVID, when we tucked away, we wrote the book, and it's chapter by chapter, and every chapter has his side of the story,
And it has
what's
your
going
side.
on his brain, and my side of the story, what's going on in my brain, and then it's questions for you. Like, when did you have to have a paradigm shift? Or, have you ever thought about what you needed in a relationship? So it's some questions for the reader to kind of dig into their own
Their
style, especially if they're dating. Because it's all through the time that we're dating. And then there are these
Yes.
questions
I'm
and things
gonna have
that
to
we
get a
put
book.
in
This
place.
whole book
I'ma have
is
to get a
this
book.
whole book is about our dating journey.
And it's a lot of foundational things that were in there that, my background was in HR. And so, there's questionnaires. There's a lot of things that we were going through as I'm saying, I don't think this is it. So
Okay.
I'm putting
So
things
the question
in place.
is, because people want to know, when did he become your man?
We were married in 8 months.
Were y'all? Was somebody that wasn't
Let me tell you when he became my man. I know the minute.
Wow.
I know the minute. So a Sunday came, and he's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "You know what? I go to church on Sunday. I do not go to church. It's what I do." "Well, I would like to go with you this week." And I'm like, it's kind of intimate. I'm a worshiper. I'm praying. I'm crying. That's kind of like my space. And then I'm in the back of my mind, I was like, "You really should never tell anybody
Like,
who
no.
wants to go to church.
Yeah.
It ain't
Yep.
about you,
Yep.
Darlene.
Yep.
It ain't about you."
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
So we go to church, and at the time I've been working out, and I messed up my back, sciatica. I had a nerve that was angry. So he picks me up, and I didn't say anything about it, but we go to church. But it hurts to sit, it hurts to stand, and he sees that I'm uncomfortable. a tear running down my eyes. And after church, he takes me to the car. He puts me in the car. He drives straight to the ER and said, "We're going to get you checked out."
You ain't even you couldn't even.
He didn't ask me anything. And so he's there. They had to give me some nerve pain, so I'm kind of out of it. And I hear him talking to the doctors and talking to the nurses, and they got it settled. I had scheduled like almost emergency surgery like the next month or whatever. But he had to get me home. He got to take me out my clothes, put me in my bed.
He ain't touched you yet.
Listen, no, you ain't my man.
Kidding me?
Ain't my. We listen. We just having a little fun right now. We having a good time. I'm enjoying company. So, and then you know, he's got stuff lined up on my nightstand. He's got a cold compress on my head. He's like, "Okay, you got about 30 more minutes before I can give you pain medicine. I need you to eat this cracker." I hear the dishwasher going, and you know, my son lives here. I have daughters. One lives in LA, one lives in Dallas, but my son lives about an hour north. So he's coming to the house. He must have told him to stop and get the medicine. He must have answered my phone. So my son, I'm like, "I'm okay. You know, I want Mr. William." I hear him at the door telling my son, "Thank you so much for picking this up. You know how much this helped me out." I'm like, that's my son. Like, what you talking about? Like, he's taking ownership. Like, "Thank you for helping you out. This helped me so much. You know, but I need her to eat some toast. She needs nothing on her stomach or whatever." And so he's like handling things. And that's the first time I lean, because I've never been taken care of. I take care of everybody.
Wow.
I have never been taken care of. That's the first time I leaned over the bed and was like,
He might be all right, huh?
This is something a little bit different. You know, just the whole giving up control, the whole fall back and just be the girlfriend. Yeah. He's making the plans. Till today, he's big on the dates. He's big on date nights. He's big on, "I'm taking you out tonight." Calling, saying, "Put something on. I'm going to the spot. I'm going to take you to." So he's and me giving up all that control. Half the time I don't even know where my purse is. Where's my purse? He got it. He got mine. I just gave all that, you know, like.
Wow.
So that's when I started looking at him differently. And
that day made you that you because you said something. You knew the exact time.
I saw something. I saw and things. You know, God is so funny. He orchestrates these moments so you can see this stuff. But I had said to him a couple days before, a couple times, like, "You know what, you are right. You know, you kind of nice to have around."
Instead of saying, "Would you be my man?" or "You my man?"
No, it was like the ice was cracking. No, it wasn't be my man.
It wasn't be my man. No,
but the ice was chipping away. Yeah. And then one time I said, "You know what, I really," because he took me somewhere and it was women everywhere, like boom, you know. His eyes were on me the whole time. He wanted to twirl me around and dance with me, and you know, he wanted to cut up my food. He's feeding me. He's wiping my mouth. He's putting a napkin on my lap. And it's a, you know, and I'm the only girl in the room.
So, Mr. Byrd, did you know that you were going to win her over?
Oh, no.
You didn't?
I'm not done.
Oh, no. You didn't know?
No. Well, okay. If I say that, then I would be denouncing what God told me. God told me he was going to give me Darlene. And I tell her that all the time. And she'll fire back that God didn't tell her anything. But as you can see where we are today.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's kind of like once these things start to fall in place for me, and it's already fairy tale in my mind, and I'm seeing that it could things are starting to really happen, and it's becoming my reality now.
Okay.
It just was like, you better not stop.
Okay.
You better keep on going. You know what I mean?
Question for me. How do y'all fight? How do you fight?
Not well.
Y'all don't fight well?
No, because let me say this. You know what the perfect marriage is? An imperfect husband and an imperfect wife never giving up on each other. So fighting is not an option because we fight that it's going to end our marriage.
Right.
Fighting is a normal part of life, as a matter. You know, really, conflict. I'm
disagreeing
so and it takes a lot of compassion. I'm so sorry. I thought it was off too, but
So
Yes,
So y'all fight.
We don't call it fights.
Okay.
From my good brother and friend Juan Baxter. Let me shout out Juan. We call it intense fellowship.
Intense fellowship.
Yeah, we call it
Okay.
intense fellowship.
Okay.
And yeah,
So, but I would say
nobody
At the
fights
end of the
well.
day-
Fights aren't good. Period.
no, but we're different. You
Yeah.
know, we different,
He's
and
gonna
let me
slide
tell you,
he's gonna slide you the
we're
phone.
different. And listen, I've had to change in those 40 days.
Okay, so you say you had to change.
I had to change, and he changed. In those 40 days, I saw things falling off. Honestly,
here.
like I'm like, listen, no. I mean,
What you mean you saw things falling
he
off?
started talking about like trying to us being together. I'm like, you talking about Darlene's husband? I'm like, I don't know. You Darlene's. Listen, I presented that man with a real job description. You talking about being Darlene's husband? You sure? Because listen, he said I never wanted anything more in my life. And for me not to kind of honor you would be like slapping God in the face when he put you right here for me to have. But things started falling off. When I first met him, like at the party and all that, I'm like, you smell like weed. What I look like with a weed head? I can't build with that. You know, I mean, you drink too much. Like what? I
So
mean,
all that
he
just
started
dissipated.
changing in front of my eyes. Like the first year, I mean, we'll have a drink now, but he drank nothing but non-alcoholic beer. He
Alright.
showed me that he could change and could be. And I started loosening up on some things because I always had a tight grip. And you'll see in one of the first chapters in my book that coming up as a child, alcohol was not a friend to me. Alcohol meant people who were supposed to be responsible for me
Were
were irresponsible and put me in some vulnerable places. So alcohol was like the devil.
That was like a trigger for you.
Exactly. And
Yeah,
it still is
yeah.
today.
Yeah.
It was never allowed in the house while I was raising my kids or any of that. So, you know, it was just certain things like, darling, you know, you're not going to put up with that. You ain't going, I just know I'm not. I don't want to, I'm not. So, and I started loosening up on some things. You know, the kids love, like, I can have a drink with my mom now. You know, they love it. But I had to loosen up on some things. And I also want to say, and I want to say this to women, you know, who are of a certain age and who are dating, I would have missed out on some things. Because you know how we get.
So wait a minute. So can you tell me, was Mr. Byrd, was he your preference? The type of guy that you normally
no.
would pick for yourself?
No.
Okay.
He was not.
Okay.
And that's why I'm saying I might have missed out. And even my children, like, Mom, you raised us to be equal. If I got a college degree, he needs a college. If I got you, so Mom, what you doing? You know, and Mom, you need to be with a pastor or a business person.
That's what your kids were saying.
Oh, they had
Because that's what you taught them.
Absolutely.
they had an intervention.
Oh, they all
They
flew-
had an intervention?
They flew in from all over the
They
world and
flew
said,
from-
Mom, meet us at the airport and come by yourself.
Yes. Oh yeah.
So, okay, this intervention, you sat down with your kids.
Oh, yeah.
And they said,
You doing what you told us not to do. And we heard that he used to smoke cocaine and he did this and he did all these things. Mom, you would not have us linking up with somebody like that. What's wrong, Mom? Do you need more love? Do we need to come to see you more?
They actually
What's
thought we were
going
going to
on?
be the Bobby Whitney
Oh, yeah,
Houston
yeah.
story.
Keep Bobby Brown and I'm Whitney Houston. He goes,
Oh yeah, no, I'm sorry, God for me. Rest in peace, Whitney. I'm sorry.
wait, but that's what the kids thought.
no. Listen, of course, and then
Not just the kids.
Remember, we know all the same
Yes,
people.
So
All
they
my
were
friends knew
saying
him.
they were saying some things too, like Darlene.
Oh,
you
no.
lost
One of
your
my best friends,
Oh.
she stopped speaking to me for a minute. Darlene and lost her mind.
Yeah.
Maybe she
Oh,
just need to be
that's when I
like,
say-
out there having some sex.
That's
and
when I
stuff
say
because
I don't
she
let
is
the
not
critics
Darlene.
in my head, and I don't let praise go to my head.
Because they've always had me
'cause-
kind of on this pedestal.
pedestal.
Yes.
So wait a minute. So how did you get accepted? What happened?
Oh my God.
Which one of you? How you want to present that?
I don't know, but I was thinking about when, okay,
'Cause-
he asked me to go home with him.
Okay, there you go.
Home. Are you serious?
It was
we,
my,
Billy?
it was my class's 50th birthday.
we are both very well known
Remember,
in our
50?
city. We had one high school. Everybody knows each other. He asked me to go
Well,
home
we
with
had
him.
two at that time because I went to the Catholic
well,
High
the
School
boys,
for
that,
boys.
that
yeah.
wasn't public school, but
Yeah,
the
right.
boys. And so at this point, we had spent 40 days together and all this.
And he wanted you to go
He gave
home
me his
with
whole speech. He wanted me to go home with him. I'm like together, like a couple? Oh, I will get a ghetto girl beat down. Like, this is a project. So I said, I tell you what. And, this is me with my
No, you didn't say you'll meet him there.
Nope.
No. Listen.
Come November the 1st, because you took me to the beach the middle of Labor. It was past Labor Day.
It was right after Labor
Come
Day.
November the 1st.
Yep.
If I don't have it, this is in my mind. I'm gonna let him self kill himself, right?
Mm-hmm.
Come November the 1st, if I don't have any red flags, I'll go home with you. So it's mid-September. I'm giving him.
Wait a minute.
I'm giving you on, buddy. You on probation. Somehow you're going
You
to
put him on probation.
you're gonna rule yourself out of this, right? Come November the 1st, if I don't have any red flags, because he was telling me to go home with him around Thanksgiving, I'll go home with you. We've been spending a lot of time together. If I don't have any red flags, so I'm like, oh, he gonna self-destruct. You know,
He ain't gonna make it.
he ain't gonna make it. He ain't gonna make it.
And what you do, Mr. Bird?
What did he do on November the 1st?
November the 1st. I was still November the 1st. So we had been watching movies. I would go over there. We were sitting, watch movies, Netflix and chilling. And but this particular picture looks like we're under the covers in the bed. We were laying on the
blanket.
It's a
Like, we
throw
sitting like
blanket.
this
We
with a
sitting
throw
like this
blanket.
in a throw blanket. And she said, and we're looking
we
at the
watching the
TV.
movie.
We're watching the movie. We're on the sofa. And so I
wake up
sent the
on
picture.
November the 1st.
So I put, soon as I woke up, put that picture on there, and I said, guess what, y'all? I'm coming home, and I'm bringing home the trophy.
Tanya, and that picture of all pictures.
What a picture of y'all laying
It
up under
looks
the
like
cloud.
No, we not laying. We
We're not
sitting
laying.
down,
We
but it look
sitting
like
in-
y'all was
it
laying
look
in
like,
the
yeah,
blanket.
we just like this.
We put a
She
throw
like this,
blanket
and she's
we
got a
watching-
blanket.
and we watching it. I
And
don't
it
remember when he
looks
took the
like
picture.
you don't even remember, because I take 1,000 pictures, but she didn't even,
Tanya, he posted that picture
On Facebook.
with the caption, guess what, y'all? I'm coming home and I'm bringing home the trophy.
Oh, I know young people. Did he tag you
The
in
phone
Of course.
blew up. The people are calling because nobody knows.
Nobody knew this.
Nobody knows.
Yeah.
No, they what? You know, they probably was at a party. You know how they do down in Atlanta. No, look at the picture. Look at the picture. They together. Y'all, look at the picture. My cousins, the guys are calling. What's this? I hear you with Bird, man. How you get with Bird, man? Because I'm way over here.
Right.
Everybody.
It was crazy.
No, it was crazy. I mean, thousands of. Then people was like, wait a minute, Darlene.
Billy.
I love it. She's just what he needs to tame his butt
get him
down.
together.
And he's what she needs to make her laugh and play and like have fun and be spontaneous because she way too serious. And it was like, I love it.
The
I love it.
beginning
I
of
love
the
it.
lover.
I love it.
The beginning
And he
of
would
the
not
lover.
take it down. Take it
No,
down.
He wouldn't take it down.
Take it down.
I got her.
No. The
Wow.
world needs to know. I'm
Wow.
not keeping this a secret. No.
So at that point, was you his woman?
She better had a big. She
We was in the car.
No.
Was it yesterday? We was in the car today.
Yeah.
We was listening to a song, and he said,
So we was listening to Stevie Wonder. Makes me weak and knocks me off my feet. And so I asked her in the line. There's a song where it dawned. I was like, "So baby, is it my love for you, or is it the love for you your love for me that makes me weak?" Guess what her response was? You made me love you.
Yeah, 40 days.
I said, you made me love. I said, and that's quite a feat, I might add.
I said,
you
yes,
need to
it
give
was.
yourself some props for that because that was not an easy job.
Wow.
That was not an easy job.
Yeah, and it gets better too.
But I will say, it's been the best 10 years of my life. I've been spoiled.
So wait a minute. Okay, back up a little bit.
Yes.
Back up a
Yeah.
little bit.
Sure, yeah.
When did your kids accept? After they seen that picture?
They weren't at the wedding.
No, they weren't at the wedding.
They didn't-
Well,
Michael
Michael
came.
showed up at the reception.
Michael came running across the field crying like, Mom, I
Imagine
love
that.
you.
Her-
I'm
her
happy
son
for you.
came running across the field.
But
It was
it was
like
like
a movie.
No, but you're
my friends called my kids called all my girlfriends like, y'all need to talk to her, get in her head. What is she doing? Mm-hmm. But about a year later, Michelle would say, would tell them, I love how happy you make my mom. I love how you make her smile all the time. My cousins, we've known Darlene our whole life. She has never smiled this much, been this happy, played, been so joyful. You have made, my friends were like, he was like, why you ain't tell me how awesome she was? They were like, that's because of you. You pulled that out of her. And I told him at our last anniversary we just had, I never thought I was beautiful, ever.
and he made
I never
you
thought
feel
I was
so-
ugly, But I never thought I was pretty and beautiful.
But he make you feel beautiful.
And he used to tell me all the time, you don't understand. I was like, you keep saying that, I might start to believe you maybe one day. But he would just tell me all the time, like, you are just so unassumingly, you don't even know, like, your beauty.
And you are.
But I never felt beautiful ever.
So how do you guys spend your anniversaries?
Oh,
Who planned them?
So in all of this, I promised Darlene that I would keep a pulse on our relationship. I promised her that we would always travel. We would honeymoon forever. This is a part of the Streets on the Breach. I told her we would honeymoon forever.
She ain't believe it, did she?
Yes, and I think now we've got something total about 30-something countries under our belt.
Because y'all like to cruise. Y'all like to go on cruises.
Well,
we like to island hop.
Island hop. We like
2 or 3 times a year. We're on an island. We're on an island. We're out.
So you go to an island and you just hop from island to island.
So far this year we've been
to Aruba. We've been to
St. Thomas,
St. Los Cabos. We've been to. So sometimes we fly directly there. Sometimes it's cruise.
We've been everywhere.
But a couple of times a year, we're in St. Martin next month. We travel between May and between Memorial Day and Labor Day. We're out. Everybody was like, "Where the Lovebirds at now?" Tomorrow we're leaving for Canada. So,
what are you going to Canada for?
I have an uncle there that I hadn't seen, and it's just been pressed on my heart. Like, go check on
going back to Canada,
and that's what I like to do. I like to travel. I like to find a family member and go. Okay, so the guy that I'm talking with, he tried to retire. I think it was Tuesday or Wednesday he tried to retire, and they told him that he could only make a certain amount of money a year. And he told them, he said, no. He said, I got a ring and a house to buy.
Come on now.
There you go.
He reminds me of him because he's so...
I'm never going to retire.
When he tell me stuff, it'd be like, okay, I'm like, okay. He goes so far into galaxy, but...
So you ask about, like, when did I know or when did I turn?
Yeah.
So the speech on the beach... the thing about the speech on the beach was that he created, and I wasn't ready for it. I didn't know where it was coming from, but he created this whole vision of what our relationship could be and what it would do and how people would perceive it.
The mission.
And I could see myself in that.
You could see yourself
I
there.
was always a lover of love.
Yeah.
And I could see that. I could see myself in that. So the vision was so compelling, and I tell, people say, women don't like to submit meaning get under the mission of. And I said, the problem is most men don't come with a mission
right
that she can get under
and
see herself in. But when he described, what our relationship would do and what it would be, how it's going to make people believe in love again. And we're going to show them how to love. And I'm like, listen, miss me with that, because let me tell you something. I'm not putting up with nothing. I'm not even going to tell you. They say for the good and the bad, and nope. I'm here for the ups only. Yes. I'm not here for the downs, and I'm not going to stick around for them. Now I know we're going to go through life and have to deal. I mean, I'm not naive, but I'm not going to be put through downs that we're going to put ourselves through. Why are we going to do that? We might as well stay where we are. So if we're going to get married, I've had to put up with, deal with all that. I'm not doing that. If we're going to get married, we need to have the best marriage ever. We need to have an A at this marriage thing. So a lot of that's in our book, and a lot of the things that we did to create it, we did assessments every month.
Okay.
Tell me what I need to do more of, and less of, start doing and stop doing, so I can get an A at being the wife that Billy Byrd needs. And that's a feat.
Okay. So Billy,
because I'm married to Billy Byrd, and he got to do the same thing for me. And we got to be honest. We got to really listen. And dude, if you ain't done, you ain't done. Be honest about it.
Exactly.
Yeah. So Billy, let me ask you something. How did you change to that? Because my viewers, men out there, need to really listen to this. How did you change to the point where, because you said you was drinking, you was a womanizer, you were a bad boy, you walk in the room and you needed all that attention.
Yes. Exactly.
When did it hit you that, okay, I want this woman? In order for me to have her, I know I got to change. How did you change and stay consistent and be honest with one woman?
And this is one of those divine moments. You know what I mean? And it comes in a form of a story. And so me and Darlene had been married about 6 months. We had a red flag in the very beginning of our relationships. So Darlene saw this heart-shaped diamond. And I proposed to her. I found a heart-shaped diamond. I proposed to her. A couple weeks after we got married, she lost it. I thought that was a red flag. But anyhow, fast forward.
You thought it was a red flag.
I thought that was
yes, like the divines.
Yes.
This was not right.
Yes, it's not right.
Because your old ways might have been trying to creep back in.
Exactly. So I just remember coming home one day from work. I was on my way home from work, and now it really hit me that I was married to Darlene. Now remember.
We're on this honeymoon.
We're talking princess and pauper.
Yeah.
You feel me? I done found out I had some Cinderella moment or something like that. Fairy tale. Okay? So, and I talk about this, our life is a fairy tale in reality now, you know, after giving her anyhow, moving forward, coming home from work, and it hit me. And it scared the bejesus.
You know how that butterfly scary feeling come over you?
Did you ever seen Tom and Jerry turn white?
Yeah, you turn white on it.
And it hit me. And I'm coming home, and believe me, I'm having an anxiety attack, sweat, I'm cold sweat, everything. And I mean, it's all happening in an instant. And I went directly to God. I said, I can hear myself. You know, the anxiety is loud in I can hear it. You know, the anxiety and the buildup in my body is like so loud. I'm hearing everything at one time. My mind is racing and everything. And I said,
wait a minute. At that point, that's when a lot of men run.
Right.
When they get that feeling right there.
Exactly.
They run. But
I'm gonna tell you what happened.
Divine. Okay.
So the first thing came to mind was go to God. I actually said out loud, what am I supposed to do, God? What am I supposed to do? And just like that, everything got quiet. I mean, I'm in the car driving, coming home. I'm working down in Griffin. I'm an upholsterer, so I do aircraft interior. At this particular time, I was working on airplanes. And I'm coming home, and it got quiet. And I'm talking like I can't even hear the car running. I can't hear nothing. So it kind of scared me at first. Yeah, God quiet.
That God quiet is amazing.
And it's like I said, it scared me. And as soon as I noticed it was quiet, I heard somebody said somebody. Because, you know, you can hear yourself. You can hear yourself talking to yourself. Mm-hmm. This voice ain't like that. This is like, it's not even it feels like it's where I'm at, but it doesn't feel like it's coming from where I'm at. Mm-hmm. And the voice says, you take care of Darlene and I'll take care of the rest.
Wow.
Man. And just in that moment, everything I, thought, I saw it in a flash. My whole body went calm. I started laughing because remember, she tells you, she talks about, that's the job that's the job I wanted. Mm-hmm. And I'm laughing hysterically. I'm thinking to myself, that's exactly what I wanted. All I want to do is take care of Darlene. And I'm laughing.
And it ain't that complicated.
All of a sudden, I'm crying and laughing at the same time. And now I'm crying like it's building up. So I'm like, and then the tears. And now it's like, ha, 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 ha. I can't stop laughing. I can't stop laughing and I can't stop crying.
Wow.
And that's when I knew.
Because a lot of men, when they get that anxiety build up and they get nervous like that, cold sweat, they normally will walk away or start acting out.
Yeah.
Start messing around with other women and start doing crazy stuff.
I tripled down.
Yeah.
I tripled down.
Yeah.
When I heard that, man, I tripled down so hard, man.
And I have to tell some wives and some girlfriends because they be like, come on, Billy Bird, man. my wife saw Billy Byrd is like, he's expressive. I mean, he picked me up from the airport one day. You know how you come out and your sign says Smith, Johnson, whatever.
I know he did.
His sign says, the most beautiful woman in the world, and some flowers. And he's sitting there smiling like a little Chessy cat.
You said you wasn't going to tell us.
So he does things, and he creates moments, and he does, like, he just stole me away for the weekend, like, back to back, I'm getting you out. So the husband's like, yo, man, you making us look bad, man. My wife saw what you do for Darlene or whatever, but
he making it look,
like you raising the bar real
my
high.
producer back there going like
you
this.
raising the bar too high, Billy Byrd. And I have to say this, that it's missional for him.
Yes.
It's not
different.
missional for all husbands. But he's on a mission to take care of God's daughter for him. And he treats me
He told me to do it.
that way. Like, I'm doing this for God. I'm taking care of God's daughter. You know, my coffee's on a nightstand before my eyes are open. I smell it. You know,
I love a good cup of coffee in the morning.
every day. Consistent. That's
Every
one of
day.
his consistent, because we talk about consistency.
Do y'all ever
runs my
go to
bubble
bed? Wait a minute.
He runs my bubble.
bath.
Listen, he'll wash me up. Girl, he lotion me down too. I'm like this.
Today. I said, baby, this okay.
I'm
It's
telling
okay.
on you, baby.
It's okay. You just
What?
got it today.
I
She
am
not
the
lying.
baby.
So have you?
They say he don't let Darlene do nothing. Like, no, he don't. My husband don't let me pick that up and move that. And
One,
push
she
this
works
and
from
push that.
home, so there should and her office is right off the kitchen, so she should never see dirty dishes in the sink, and she got to work from home.
Are you still working, Billy?
Yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
okay, both of
I'm running on my own upholstering business, Sitting Pretty Upholstery.
I have to keep that in mind. How old are you all now?
I am 59.
I'm 61.
And
Okay.
when we met, I was 50.
And I was 50. No, I mean,
No,
you was
49,
49, and
he was 50 when we met.
So did you ever think that you would get married again?
I was not looking for it, but I always believe in marriage and in love. I know I got married at 19 to somebody who never really grew up, but I always believed in it, and I believed that I had what it take to be a good wife. But I wasn't looking for it. I was at the stage where I was just so happy to be free, finding myself, enjoying myself. I had gone through counseling to make sure, I'd married for 27 years. Let me make sure that I'm good, I'm healthy, and I was enjoying me.
Okay.
And
what would
so I
you
wasn't
tell-
looking
Okay.
for it, but I knew I had the goods.
Yeah. What would you tell a woman like me? You know, I didn't think, I never gave up on love. Never, because
Okay.
I believe in love. And I know I've been in love at least one good time.
Okay.
What would you tell a woman out there how to prepare herself to be a wife and how to be a good wife today?
And let me talk to especially what you might call the professional woman, or the established woman that I would have missed out. I really would.
If you had went by what you told your children.
Exactly. Because, let me listen. You can fix teeth. You can straighten up, add a couple pieces to the wardrobe. But like I had told my daughter, I know how to work with some with some ingredients. What I call it, raw materials.
Raw materials.
I call it
Yeah.
raw materials.
Yeah, I was a
Yeah.
raw
I know
material.
how to work with
Yes.
some raw
Me
materials.
too.
So, and I promise my kids, listen, I hear from God now. We've been doing this a long time. If
Right.
God says run, I will run. But God never told me to run.
He never told you to run.
And he says today, he'll say, he's all, thank you for not running. But I saw some raw materials. There were some things in there that I could not put in there. There was some character. It was rough, real rough.
But yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you can't fix emotionally unavailable.
Right. Non-communicable.
You can't fix anger issues.
Yes.
You can't fix, just childish mamas. There are certain things that you
Immaturity,
can't
yeah.
fix.
Right.
But the raw materials were there. And women, we work with raw materials.
Yes.
Give a woman
Give
me
me
some raw materials
material.
to see what we can make out of it.
Because you know what? Let me tell you something. I have to self-talk myself today because I know the man that's God done put in front of me, and I know he a good man. But he that raw ass material.
like I told my daughters when they said, "Mom,
core value.
we see you with a minister, or we see you with," I said, "I am that.
Yeah, she is.
I am the minister. I am the businesswoman. What I need in my life is something that I can't give myself." So he come alongside, and he loved the hell out of Darlene. I can't give that to myself. His hands are always on me. He's telling me I'm beautiful. He done took a million pictures of me. Like I'm his favorite thing to capture. You know, what I need is what I can't give to myself.
And
I could buy myself whatever I want. But he adds the sugar to my life.
Wow.
And he makes it sweet. He adds the softness. He allows me to, he had said one time, "Darlene, I didn't know that if you really even wanted a husband." I said, every woman, she may act like she don't.
They may act like she don't.
But she want to fall back and let somebody say, "Baby, I got it. Baby, you sit there. Baby, I'll make the phone call. Baby, I'll make the arrangement. Baby, I'll make the reservations. I'm taking you out." So he allows me to fall back and be the girlfriend.
And I think for men, and like I told you, I love to hear because I could just listen to her tell our story. Oh, she can start all over again right now. We can start this podcast all over again.
You like this, smiling.
But I would say this, that especially for a lot of women, don't look for a man to fit into the pieces of your puzzle. Expect a man to help you find the pieces of your puzzle. Look for a man that's going to help you find yourself also. You know what I'm saying? Don't expect him to come in and fit into those pieces that you got missing, because that's not going to happen. I invest more of my time in not trying to make I invest more time in trying to keep a smile on her face than making her happy.
Yes.
You know what I mean? You can't make people happy.
No. You are in charge of your own happiness.
But I can make her smile.
That you can make.
I can keep a smile on her face, and
so cool.
I'm more invested in that than, like I say, ping the Mrs. Piece. I will be up under the couch. We'll check the laundry, and we'll go outside in the back. Maybe you lost it in the backyard, but don't expect my pieces to fit into your puzzle.
But when are you all going to do a weekend getaway for couples? Because I would like to be the first. I would like to be the first one on the list.
It's coming.
The Lord is using Tanya right now.
Go right up there to Helen, to the mountain, and get a room and a house, and everybody pitch in, and I am there.
Yeah,
I am there.
We're gonna plan it together.
We're gonna talk
plan it together.
We're gonna talk about it.
And we're gonna strategically pick the couples, people that we know are going to listen and that are going to be open.
Yeah. Absolutely.
You can't be fighting and splitting up and breaking up. Y'all, it's coming.
So we practice.
The diary and the Lovebirds
heard it first.
You heard it
first here.
We practice positivity.
We about to do it. So, because y'all know I'm going to have to bring a love. So, when they do this, we're going to do a podcast up there.
Yeah.
Because Roy and his wife need to be there so that he could do mobile.
That's right, Roy.
There you go.
He has the mobile, and he has the what is that called?
The drone and all that. Oh yeah, we need all that.
Yeah.
But so many couples follow us. So many couples want to talk.
So saying that, because I have to bring. I can sit and talk to y'all all day because y'all make my heart flutter. It make my heart smile.
Right.
But tell them where they can find you guys at.
We're the Lovebirds.
We're the Lovebirds.
Love-birds.com.
Okay.
You can get a copy of our book. And listen, this year we put out a second book.
Yes.
Okay.
The first 10 years was really about us building who we are as a couple, what we stand for, what we value. But God has said, now it's time to do what you just try to, here you go. Now it's time to pour into other couples and help other couples to get there.
Yes.
So we put out a second book. Our book is called The Lovebird Story, How the Class Clown and the Class President Developed an Extraordinary Love. Tips, strategies, our story from both perspectives. This next one is called The Best Love Story, the one we write together.
Wow.
So there's prompts in there for you and your boo to write your story and capture it.
Right here.
That's the second one.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
How did questions you asked us? How did you know this was the one?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
When did your heart start to turn?
Yeah.
What are some of the challenges that you've overcome? Just who wasn't with it? Who was? So you get to write your story. his side and
Your
her
side.
side.
Absolutely.
And you
That's
get
cool.
to write that and build that out together.
Mm-hmm.
So we're the Lovebirds, love-birds.com to get your copy of the Lovebird story. Get the companion pack that has both of them.
Yes, very
We're
good,
on
baby.
Facebook,
Girl,
the
you on my
Lovebirds.
team.
And I'm Darlene Bird, and he's William Bird. And then we have a Facebook page, The Lovebirds.
The Lovebirds.
Byrds. The Lovebirds.
BYRDS. Yes.
Wow. Yeah.
And we really do love people. We're
Yes.
people persons.
This
we love
went so
love.
fast. My God.
And we
It
just,
did. It was
just
real,
love
real,
it.
We
real
just tipped the iceberg.
And if it's a
too.
Yes,
love-
that's
if
all
it's
we
a-
did. Was
Yes,
touch
we
it.
did. 'cause
Yeah,
But
there's
we
so
go. That's
much.
why I said we got to take
And
this
if it's a
further.
love thing, we're there for it. We just
Yeah.
did 3 vows. We got certified to do vow renewals. 3 people have asked us to renew their vows
We
and
were in Punta
help
Cana,
to, yeah,
Cancun, and
Wow.
Colorado
to help
Springs.
stir it back up again.
Stir
And
it
they've
back
asked
up
us
again.
to
Yes,
step in
and it takes couples to
Revive.
couples to
Right.
be able to keep that love story going.
Exactly.
You know, because
Exactly.
you feed off of each other.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So, y'all, it's time. I hate to go because y'all know it's been amazing. But as we conclude our delightful conversation with the Lovebirds, we are reminded of beauty of companionship and the power of love at any age. The journey together exemplifies what it means to grow, respect, and cherish one another while navigating the adventures of life.
Yes.
Their story is a testimony to the magic that can happen when 2 people align, not just love, but in style and spirit. Y'all close. The way they match outfits symbolize their deep connection and commitment to supporting one another. They inspire couples everywhere to prioritize mutual respect and joy in their relationships. Their ability to embrace new experience, like cruising the world, reflects a zest for life that is contagious. Their insight into maintaining harmony and fun in their relationship provide valuable lessons for anyone seeking the strengthening of their bond. They remind us that love is a journey filled with both laughter, growth. As they look to the future, their optimism and enthusiasm for new adventures serve as a beautiful reminder that it is never too late to create lasting memories together. In the end, the Lovebirds illustrate that love can flourish in its most vibrant form, no matter of the age. Let their story inspire us all to cherish our connection and embrace the joy that comes with sharing life with someone special. Y'all, this has been amazing.
Thank you.
This has been so amazing. Y'all know I always talk about love, and this right here, it just put the stamp on where I am and in the relationship I am. It just validated it, and I appreciate that. You will see the birds again. You will see the Lovebirds again. We gonna do some things together because we gotta show people that. Because y'all know my slogan, is there hope or is it a joke? We don't want it to be a joke. We want to provide hope for people.
Absolutely.
We want to provide hope for couples. We want people to go back to, when you see somebody and you look in their eyes and that's my man, or circle yes or no. We done got so far away from that. Now it's how many you could have and how many you could balance. That ain't how God made us. God made us to have one special person to love. And the Diary of Dating Over 50 and the Lovebirds, we're going to bring it to y'all. Y'all going to say, oh, Tanya got so throw up. But that's okay, because that's the way I like to be. Throw up. So, thank you guys again for joining us. This is Tanya R. Lewis with the Diary of Dating Over 50. We'll see you next week. Wow.
Yes.
This podcast is brought to you by the Scottdale Podcast Cafe.